It is Monday and it is definitely feeling just a little bit cooler here. No, not a little bit, just a lot cooler here in South Florida, and I so welcome that. It's still not cold by any means, but that humidity that we have, it just in the mornings it's feeling like really nice and cool in the high 60s, low 70s, and it does get warmer as the day goes along in the 80s in the midday, unless we get a cold front. And it's just in the evenings, it's just very pleasant to walk again. There's a nice breeze and some cool air, so I'm really excited about that. I want to welcome my new subscribers. I am so excited to have you all on board. I hope that you continue to enjoy my videos, and thank you so much for subscribing. I also want to thank my subscribers who have been with me all along. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. I have a very exciting video today. I think I told you that I had two wreaths that I had been asked to make now for the Christmas season, and I made one of them, and I think it turned out absolutely beautiful. I think I spent $12 or $13 on all the things that I bought. I could hardly believe that it was made with all Dollar Tree items. Everything except I think a couple of the paints and the hot glue is from Dollar Tree, and it turned out, I think it's like my favorite wreath of all that I've ever made. So I hope that you enjoy the video, and I'm trying to put up, I usually just make about a video per week, sometimes two, but usually one, and I'm trying to put up videos more frequently because I wanted to put them up early in case you like them and you want to make them, that you have an opportunity to go and buy the things that you need at Dollar Tree, because I know things go fast over there. So thank you for joining me today. I hope that you enjoy the video and that you like the wreath as much as I do. I just love it. And I hope to see you in my next video. You take good care. I see you soon. Bye. Mwah. Bye, guys. And here are the things I'm using to make this beautiful wreath. I'm using this pretty silver charger plate. I'm using a microfiber pad. We're gonna make a snowy scene. I'm using this garland. All these items are from Dollar Tree, you guys. I'm also using glitter vase filler in silver and white. I'm using these Christmas trees. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the 4 of them, but I will be using at least 3. I'm also going to be using, aren't they pretty? I love those. I'm going to be using a bicycle wheel wreath form, some Jenga blocks. I'm going to be using some craft sticks. I'm also going to use this pretty ornament, a piece of rectangular wood. I'm going to use these pretty LED lights and some paint. Only one of these paints is from Dollar Tree. The 3 other ones are from Walmart, and they're really inexpensive. Let's get started. I went ahead and poured out a little bit of the white, black, gray, and dark blue paint on a disposable plate, and I'm going to attempt to paint a winter scene on the charger plate. I'm trying to make it look like a really cold gray day, and I want it to be snowing. I'm going to put the charger plate to the side and let it dry, and I'm going to start working on the bicycle wheel wreath form. I want this wreath to look a lot bigger than what it is. They don't have really large wreath forms at Dollar Tree, so I'm going to use the same method I used for the fall wreath that I made for my sister's friend. I'm going to use craft sticks to make it larger. I cut some craft sticks in half, and I'm going to glue them all around. This side where I'm putting the glue is going to be the back side of the wreath. Once I've completed this part, I am going to hot glue a craft stick from one of the craft sticks that I glued to the other, all around the wreath. This will make the wreath a lot larger. And this is how it looks so far. There's one more step I need to do in order to have a larger wreath. I'm going to use a thinner craft stick now, and I'm going to hot glue it to the other end of the craft sticks that I just glued. And I'm gonna go all around. And I've just added about 4 inches to the size of my wreath, so it makes for a much more substantial size. Next, I'm going to take the piece of wood and one of the microfiber pads. I'm going to cut the pad in half, and I'll tell you, it could be a little messy when you cut these pads because some of the fibers will start to unravel, but it's okay. You just go ahead and remove the loose pieces and it doesn't continue to unravel. I'm going to use my scissors to give it a haircut and just make the part that I cut a clean cut. I'm going to hot glue the microfiber pad to one of the sides of the wood, making sure that one of the edges is not covered. I do want to cover the other 3 sides, the 2 shorter sides and one of the long sides, but one of the sides is going to have the bare wood. I'm using my scissors to make sure that there are no loose fibers on the side that I cut where I want the border to be bare, and then I'm going to use the hot glue to glue the 3 sides that I want covered. I don't know if you saw my previous craft, but I'm using the same method that I used for that one. I am going to hot glue some Jenga blocks into this microfiber pad because I'm going to place my trees on this piece of wood. And so the Jenga blocks will not show, but go ahead and hot glue them exactly where you want your trees. And here I'm just painting the base of the Christmas tree in white. I'm putting this to the side now, and I'm going to get my wreath form again. I've glued 3 Jenga blocks to the front of the wreath and some craft sticks to the back. Now I'm taking the charger plate, which I drew the scene on, and I'm going to hot glue it to the center of the wreath form. I use the Jenga blocks because it holds the hot glue a lot better than that little piece of wire. Hold it down until it dries. Next, I'm going to hot glue the microfiber pads all around the outside of the charger plate. I'm going to leave the side that I didn't cut on the outside, and I'm going to tuck the side that I did cut under the charger plate. I'm going to bring out 2 more microfiber pads, and I'm going to hot glue them all around the wreath after I cut them in half, of course. After I've hot glued the snow all around the wreath, I'm going to use the garland, and I'm going to hot glue that all around the outside of the snowy part. There's still a piece of craft stick all around that shows. So I'm going to put the hot glue on the craft stick, and I'm going to hot glue the garland all around. On the top part of the wreath, you'll see there's a piece where I did not put the microfiber pad because I'm going to put a piece of Jenga block there, and I am going to hot glue the ornament right in the center on the top of the wreath. I'm really liking how cold and wintry this wreath is turning out. Next, I'm going to get the vase filler, and I'm going to start hot gluing those little white and silver balls all around the outside of the wreath where the snow is. The next step is I'm going to get 3 Jenga blocks, and I'm going to hot glue them to the bottom part of the charger plate, because that's where I'm going to hot glue the rectangular piece of wood with the Christmas trees. After placing the Christmas tree, I am going to add a little bit more of the silver and white balls, and then I am going to add the lights. I got the lights in color bulbs because I wanted to give a little color to the scene. I'm going to hot glue the battery pack to the bottom of the piece of wood, and then I'm going to add a little bit of glitter to the top of the mountain and some red pip berries to the center of the ornament, and that will complete the wreath. Let me show you what it looks like. I'll show you inside and then on my door. Let me know what you think. Isn't that pretty? I really love the way that it turned out. It's so cold and wintry, and I think it's beautiful. It's a large, substantial size, and all with Dollar Tree items. I hope that you enjoyed the video and that you like the way that it turned out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I have more fun Christmas craft videos coming up, which I hope that you will join me for. Thanks for being with me in this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Take good care. Bye, guys.